Hey guys, so if you're watching this from a few moments ago, apparently my PS4 decided to be a complete dick brain and cut off the live stream, so it's always my PS4. Like, my internet's perfectly fine. My laptop did disconnect from it for a moment, but it connected back pretty much immediately. So, in fairness, I think I'd rather do it like this, honestly, because I'd just do a brief recap of what I did. And basically, at the beginning, I went back to Sindri Arnhem and went to where that executioner was, like right at the beginning, and kicked his butt. Well, I mean, he pretty much destroyed me, and he probably would have killed me if it wasn't for me healing. Made my way here to Cathedral Ward. Killed these guys. Told you that there's a shortcut down there, and not to do that right now. I mean, I'm not going to do it. You can do it right now if you want, but I'm not going to do it right now. And came up here, killed the Cathedral Giant. Went down here, killed the two brick trolls. We grabbed a few items along the way, some bloodstones, and just a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff that isn't really important remembering. And here we are. So, what took 10 minutes previously, it took me like a minute and a half to explain. So I'm sorry for that. This is the real episode 5. That other video I'm probably just gonna unlist and then have it in like the description saying like, if you want to watch the first part of this, click here, whatever, you know, that kind of thing. Anyway, there's another Cathedral Giant right there. This guy has a giant ball and chain. He is extremely dangerous. I think this one's actually a bit stronger than the other giant that we fought a moment ago. Church Giant, I mean, not Cathedral, sorry. I just call him Giants, though. This guy has 700 HP, whereas the other guy had 700 HP. Never mind. Actually, the guy we fought before had more HP. That one had almost 900. There's also, you can't really see it, but right next to that Poe, right behind him, there's like a giant mass right there. That is called a Walking Nightmare? Wandering Nightmare. And these guys only have like 50 HP. They're basically the crystal lizards of Bloodborne, and they're super rare, and they will disappear after a moment, and they're one-time kill. Like, once you kill them, they never respawn. So, what I'm going to do is highlight it and run for him, just ignoring the giant, because it's worth killing him. Grab the blood charge. They normally always drop 3 to 4, depending on what point in the game you are. This one drops 3 regular. This guy could be really tough. Unlike the axe dude, he has really good range. Just stay behind him. And don't go too far because that ball and chain could pretty much wreck you. These guys do respawn, by the way. They're not one of those kill once and never respawn type enemies like that Wandering Nightmare. I never actually knew that guy's name, the enemy's name until recently, so... Now that he's dead, head down here into this area with a bunch of pots. There's actually no items or enemies in this section, so you don't really have to worry about that. And I believe this is a blood gem. I'm not sure from the top of my mind. Yeah, it is a blood gem. Nice. This door leads to nothing. That doesn't matter. And that is literally it for this section. Like, there's no other use for it. And now I want to show you a nice little thing you can do, which will pretty much save your life in future, you know, run-throughs. The upcoming section I'm going to explore. I really... Oh, fuck, man. Jesus. 5? That's like... We got like 9 of those in this section. Okay. Yeah, I forget a lot of the items, honestly, because just like, they're so minor and I usually never really hardly use them. Next thing you're going to do is hit the switch. Basically, this is going to close this gate. You can reopen it anytime you want. But what this does is basically when that church giant, the church giant spawns again, they won't be able to walk up here. They can't open the gate whatsoever, so they're stuck behind there. And that's going to save your life because those dudes could sneak up on you. That guy could walk up these stairs and pretty much ambush you, so very, very good to do that. once you're done with that area, since that area is practically useless. And with the emblem key we got back at the Hunter's Dream. Oh, I forgot to mention, off screen, I grinded up to like 50,000 blood echoes and got the key, if it's in my inventory still, the Hunter Chief emblem for 10,000 blood echoes, and with the rest, I got a couple level ups up to level 31, and my stats currently look like this: 20 in Vitality and Endurance, 11 Strength, 14 Scale, 9 Blood Tinge, which at some point that's going to be a lot more, and 7 Arcane. Again, I'm doing a skill build with some Blood Tinge, so I can do some like use some really cool weapons I barely ever use. This dude with the top hat, kind of dangerous. He has one of those flame sprayer things we got from Gilbert, that guy at the window right near the first lantern in the game, or lamp, sorry. Just whack him a few times and be careful. I don't think he's as easily staggered as the other guys though, so be careful. Grab that. Nice. In that courtyard there are 2 cathedral giants. You can take them down one at a time easily, so they're kind of easy, but at the same time, I kind of want to go this way real quick. Oh, I'm backing off. Hold on. Hold up, buddy. Hold up. Stagger his ass. Shove my hand up his dick, I guess. For some reason, like, whenever you do a visceral attack, it's either up a guy's ass or up his, like, you just go into his business and rip his guts out. Like, that's as dark I'm gonna get. So that door and that window, those are NPCs you could actually talk to a little bit later. I mean, you could talk to them now, but I'm kind of gonna skip that for now because you can't really do anything about it currently. There's one dude standing behind that, so get his attention. And up there is another one of those large huntsmen. This one has like a weird broken chair with like 5 sticks off of it. It's probably the hardest large huntsman that we have encountered so far, just because this thing could oh wow, more than 5. This thing could combo wombo you to oblivion. I've gotten comboed hard. But just like other large huntsmen, dodge. Well, yeah, dodge and just whack away for game. I'm pretty sure you can stagger it, but I just got unlucky there. And then kill this rifleman up here. For riflemen, just zigzag and you should be fine. That door right there, that glowing door right there is just a random dude. I think I forgot that my last playthrough. That's a really good, actually a really good set I might equip because I actually really like it. So no, yeah, this guy's just a random NPC. No use. Let's check out the new set we got, the Black Church Hunter set. So this is more magic oriented, which is pretty nice. Don't think I really need it, but it is. Ooh. Really is a little blunt, but we do gain some decent poison resist. I might equip this. This is a pretty cool set. Except for that, because I actually would rather have some physical defenses on my character. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I'll equip that. We don't really need frenzy resist right now. That's a mechanic that's a little bit later in the game. So I think I'll equip the hat and the boots, and I'll keep Father Yarnum set. Oh my god, that face! I forgot how ugly that looks sometimes, but whatever. Poison knives. Ooh, good item, good item. One of my favorites. You could easily avoid this, bruh. And here on the stairs, you're pretty much safe. Just take down these other dickheads and you'll be fine. Oh, frack me. I forgot you existed. I don't know how I didn't get hit right there. I freaking backed into a freaking pillar and got whacked, but I took no damage. Alright, thanks. Iframes. Or, yeah, iframes. And up there, I don't think you can really... Yeah, you can see it from there, obviously. That is called a brain sucker or brain licker. I forget the exact name. Brain sucker. I consider this enemy one of my least favorite enemies in this game, just because they have a really incredibly annoying mechanic that I fucking hate, so I'm gonna beat the crap out of it because I fucking hate it that much. I want nothing to do with it, so freaking die. Their gimmick is when they grab you, which is their main attack, they pretty much like shove a giant weird blobby dick thing in your face and freaking eat your insight. And insight, at least for this point in the game, is super rare and I don't want to get rid of, so yeah, they could be really annoying, so it's worth your time taking them down from a distance. There's quite a few of them in the game, in fact. So just be very careful. Weird note. I don't think there's any use to that note there, to be honest. But okay. There's not really anything. Like I dropped something, but I. Oh, that's the brain sucker. Okay. Yeah, let's continue. I just love that error doesn't happen again. Drop down. There's a couple items right here, or a item. I don't think there's a couple. Nope, there's a item. So there's that. Down there is a dog. Drop down, whack it twice, and you're good. Drops a lot of blood echoes for a dog enemy. So this is kind of a shit. A shortcut is what I was trying to say. I did not mean to do that. That's one of the emotes. Sorry. Open that gate, that's another shortcut. Open this gate, that's another shortcut. And this one's like right near where we are, right near the lantern. So we're good. I forgot how to get that item right there, so if you guys could tell me, please. I fucking would love to know that, because that one's bugged me in my personal playthrough a few months ago. Let me heal. I said let me heal. Doy. Ow. I dare you slap me with your pimp cane. Now enjoy your extremely gruesome death. And funny glitch. So yeah, this puts us literally right back to more of these thugs. Okay. High frames for the win! High frames for not the win! Ow! High frames means like invincibility frames. So, like when you're in certain animations, you can't take damage. It usually happens when you're dodging and stuff, and with shield. It's just good to have. So yeah, we're literally right back there at the cathedral ward, the lantern that we could use and stuff. That's a safe haven. So pretty good to grab that. This is a summon NPC. Basically, if you're having trouble with the area, you can summon these NPCs. They help you up until the boss. They use insight to actually summon, so I'm going to be waiting for that. That one, Harriet, she has a few healing items that she uses on herself, obviously, and she runs a Kirk hammer, mostly the hammer part, but yeah, really good NPC to have for the boss. One of my personal favorites. That being said, there are a few more things we can do back at the weird purple fog thing. Back at that giant, like, plaza. Forgot the name for a second. So we're gonna head back down there before we move on. Not gonna lie, I like this take a lot more than the last one, to be honest, just because there wasn't that 5-minute area, that 5-minute section where we just did nothing but backtracking. This area is full of Madman's knowledge, so if you guys need insight, this is where you come and get it. But there's these two guys we need to deal with. I'm personally gonna heal. Ow. I don't want the other guy coming up behind me, and 2 against 1 is not fun, especially with these dudes. It's like this guy is... I need to get out of here, right now. That would have killed me, because when you're dodging and you get hit by an enemy, you take double damage. It's a stupid gimmick I don't like. It makes things a little more challenging, I guess, so I can't really blame the game for it. It's just kind of a nitpick. Ow! Fuck you! Okay. That guy's in love with a tree, so we'll give him a moment. Suck on dim balls, bitch. Okay. Madman's knowledge. Madman's knowledge. Blood vials. Yes. And time to murder another dude. Ow. So to make up for the lack of videos yesterday, I do plan on doing one more video for today after this. However, I do want to get some water first because I am freaking thirsty, dude. I'm sorry for the upskirt shot. I can't help it. I can't really help it. At least they're wearing something. What is wrong with it? Blood vials. Oh, that was good. And, there's one more item in there. Except I forget where. What is this way? Oh, yes, this is the little area with Brainsucker. Quicksilver. Another item back here. We pull through it. Oh, twin blood shards. That's the next step up from regular blood shards for upgrading materials. Those are extremely rare right now. Not the shiny coins, the twin blood shards. This is another blood gem. Nice. Antidote. Where is this? Oh. This is an entrance to an area we can't really access right now. Keep quiet. You don't have the password right now. I mean, it's kind of funny because like you know the password in repeat playthroughs, but since you're technically haven't found it in the game, like you can't go into it at any point. But that is an area we're going to be doing later, and probably one of my least favorite areas in the game just because of how annoying some enemies can be. So, we're done there. I knew there was another freaking item. So that puts us back to that little alleyway, so we can head back this way. And I'm saying the word way a lot, I apologize. Another one of those dudes. Of course. Alright, in that case, I want to go around this way because you can... Oh, wait a second. Is that how you get that item from what I talked about earlier? Because if it is, then I am blind as a bat because that's just, like, obvious. Numbing Mist. That's a very good item for the upcoming boss. Numbing Mist is basically a throwable item you toss at enemies or NPCs or like other players, since this game has online multiplayer. It makes it unable for them to heal. I personally don't ever use it, which is kind of funny because that boss is actually kind of funny, kind of easy with a certain item. I have yet to find out how to get to there, but I hope you guys help me out on that one later. I don't think we can get it now. So up here is a dude with a scythe, and there's another guy across there that usually has a gun, so... This guy could hit like a truck, so be very careful. There's the gun wielder dude. pointing with his fancy stick. This guy wants my guts, so I'm gonna move down here. Are you coming after me? Yep. That's what happens when you look away from Bloodborne for half a second. That would be ridiculous if he was able to hit me from there. This tight space is very bad for this enemy because just this thing hits like a truck and I can't really get behind it easily, which is its main weakness. To be fair, that is actually the main weakness of pretty much most enemies in this game, besides like one enemy I can think of. Blood shard. Oh wow. We're definitely heading back to Hunter's Dream after this, so we can probably get it upgraded to... What is that dude doing? Blue elixir. Oh, that's actually a really rare item. I kind of forget what that does because it's another item I don't use. Oh, it makes you easier to sneak around. Alright, that's good. So up there are two more cathedral church dudes. Great name. Sorry. Servants. These guys are a little bit different though. They have like these Y-shaped, these weird three-pronged sticks. These guys could actually give your character frenzy, so be very careful. Frenzy is a status condition that pretty much a bar fills up, and when it fills up, a huge chunk of your HP just goes away. So they are very dangerous, and also they hit really hard. They're one of the tougher enemies in this section. Don't worry, that bar is not going to fill up all the way. If we don't get hit again, it's going to stop. See? Just like the other guys, they're pretty easy to stagger. I just got pretty bad luck there. There's an item that could actually cure Frenzy, but we don't have access to it right now. So up here through this door is just the boss of this area. We're not going to fight them yet in this episode. I think I'm going to do that a few episodes from now, but from either way, there are two ways you could take. Each lead to like a specific area. We're going to be waiting to do that later. I think I'm going to do the boss first, then I'm going to do the optional areas, but they are very much worth your time for experience. So with that, I'm going to head back to the Cathedral Ward. Hunter's Dream, upgrade my weapon. Just do whatever needs to be done there, and I'm going to end the video off. Next episode, we are going to explore the other section of the Cathedral Ward I haven't done yet. I love when that happens. So, yeah, sorry. For those who are wondering about that door doesn't open until you beat a certain boss in the game. I think it's a boss in an optional area that I'm gonna be setting up next episode. Sorry, sometimes when an enemy talks, like, it blocks every other thing, so it's kind of just have to click X when you see, like, a slightly darker border around the bottom of the screen. Fortify. So we can get... I'm sure we could get actually 2 upgrades from this. I am probably going to be sticking with the Saw Spear for the part of this playthrough. I'm going to kind of retire the Threaded Cane. The Threaded Cane is a good weapon, but the Saw Spear just does a lot more damage at this point for me, especially with its gens. So we're going to do that. Upgrade this. You son of a bitch. And then we're going to give it one of the new blood gems. So physical attack up by 7% plus at full HP. Nice. This one is a lot worse. There is that HP continues thing, but it's only +1 a second. That's not really useful. And this is a... Wow, that's a 7? That's pretty good for this point in the game. Yeah. That's good. I like how that is. That looks. And when you fortify weapons, it automatically repairs it, so I don't have to repair it right now. Let's see how many level ups we can get.
Well, I must have drifted. What is it you... Very well, let me...
3, nice. Didn't think I was going to get that many, but okay. In that case, we'll do 2 in skill just so we have a little more power, and 1 in blood tinge just to get that going.
Farewell, good mate.
Thank you. And grab that. This is incredibly useful for the upcoming boss, so I'm going to want that equipped. And just so I don't accidentally use it, because sometimes I misclick and use square, I'm going to use the pebble. That's kind of my backup if, you know, I don't want to risk using up an item I actually like. And we'll just buy 2 of these, because we're about to fight another boss, and every time we fight certain bosses, these go up in price. So I would recommend grinding up and getting as many of these as you can before you fight even the Cleric Beast. That way you can have a lot of good items to back up, to fall back on. But I did quite a lot of grinding, so I should be good for a little while. I mean, I already have like 180 plus blood vials and a decent amount of Quicksilver bullets, which I should get more of, but that will be another time. So this episode's pretty much over. In the next episode, we'll do the other section, the other little bit of an area that we can explore that I didn't do this episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in a few moments.